I've always studied the nervous system, but in the last 10 years, I've been more interested in vision. One of the things we don't necessarily know is that a lot of us, as we age, we develop aging diseases, and very little is known about dementia or glaucoma.
We're looking at the very, very earliest changes that occur in the retina during diabetes. What we've found is that immune cells in the retina play a very, very important role at the earliest stages of diabetes. The neurons in the retina, when they sense light, need to communicate directly to blood vessels so that the blood vessels can deliver the nutrients they need. The way that the neurons communicate with blood vessels has not up to this point been known. And what we've found is that diabetes affects these immune cells, so that communication pathway is abnormal. One of the most amazing things that we have available to us at this university is high-resolution microscopy. These pieces of equipment are over $1 million. We can detect how individual immune cells contact blood vessels. These immune cells are smaller than the fraction of a hair. And so if we want to look at how these immune cells communicate with blood vessels, we need to have a microscope that allows us to really hone in on these incredibly small, fine processes. We're able to do that with these very, very sophisticated pieces of equipment. We have a reputation for not only understanding the mechanisms of eye disease, but also in the preclinical models that can be used to understand those diseases. Biotechnology companies come to us, we test their therapies and determine whether they're safe, and these are critical steps in the pathway to getting a therapy into patients. The knowledge that we gain, we impart to our clinical colleagues, and that actually improves the way patients are managed. The important thing is not just to understand mechanisms of disease, but it's really to use our discoveries to improve people's lives.
If I had to give myself an advice when I was 16, 17 or even 20 years old, I would say you need to trust yourself. Do something for which you have passion. Surround yourself with good people, people that will help you develop the best you can become. Thanks to the pandemic, I started open water swimming. This really cold environment forces you to breathe and stop thinking. And it's almost a reboot of the system and of the brain. We are in an era of large data, of very complex technologies to answer questions. The beauty of working in the environment we are sitting in is that we have outstanding experts, colleagues, clinicians, but also companies working around us and with us to answer those very important questions. What should drive young people today? The curiosity. Why would you go in research? Because there's so much to uncover. There are so many questions that remain unanswered. So come in and learn and research with us and use your curiosity and your creativity and your passion in helping us to making a difference. At the Department of Anatomy and Physiology, we think big.
We can introduce you to commercial and industry partners that will help achieve your goals.